Well, there doesn't seem much stopping Super Mario Brothers. This movie has had an incredible second week. In fact, just a 28% drop, which is just absolutely unbelievable. So the Super Mario Brothers is, yeah, a smash hit success. I believe, actually, it's the #1 movie of 2023, and will continue to do so. So it has now crossed $678 million global, or at least will be an estimated anyway. And these estimations are pretty bang on through Deadline. They're pretty bloody good, to be fair. So in just 2 weeks, it's almost at $700 million global, and it still hasn't opened in Japan or Korea. Amazing. So hit subscribe if you're new here. We do this weekly, diving into the box office of interesting films here, there and everywhere, taking a look at, of course, the film landscape. Hit subscribe, give the video a like, and please do share it. So, what's the interesting stuff? Well, it came in higher than Saturday's projection, so that's good. Illumination Nintendo's Universal Super Mario Bros. Movie has now got an estimated $678 million global running through to Sunday. Now, the interesting thing is the international box office, $330 million. So, again, like I say, still hasn't opened in its predominant market, which is Japan. They're saving that for a holiday, the Golden Week. It's like a public holiday in Japan. And when it opens there, make no mistake, this will just balloon. This will absolutely cross $1 billion. Absolutely. And it's fascinating to see all of the critics that hated it. Just couldn't quite understand what it was. Bizarrely, you know, just a movie. Without any message, just a movie. So the second overseas frame is estimated at $94.1 million from 71 markets. So that is just a 28% drop from last weekend's record-setting opening. Now again, 28% drop is amazing. That's amazing. That is an incredible drop. Well, incredible lack of drop. That's just absolutely unbelievably great. If this continues to do numbers like this, this will just balloon and balloon and balloon and balloon and balloon. Well over $1 billion. Easy. Now, so Saturday anyway, it crossed $500 million global. Or what it did anyway through Thursday. Now, Super Mario Brothers movie, of course, the estimated $359 million. But it'll balloon way past that. And again, you know, we have this here. You know, an estimated 30. It's just done so well. So well. It's the #2 animated film since 2019. To put that into perspective, that's crazy. Still hasn't opened in the Middle East, Korea, or Japan. It's madness. Mexico, it's the #1 movie of the year. UK and Ireland, again, biggest movie of the year. It's just doing gangbusters. Germany, again, incredible numbers. Absolutely incredible numbers. So this is the best second weekend ever for an animated movie. And, of course, for Illumination. Because it's their movie. It's really difficult to sort of, you know, put it down on paper how good this is. Now, it's interesting because loads of people thought this movie would be front-loaded. I.e., you know, opening weekend would be really good and then it would just drop off. It's a fascinating, because this was all the, you know, distribution sources. It's like, right, okay, how little you know of Nintendo and a 4-quadrant film. You cannot compare Nintendo to Marvel. It's an incomparable thing. Incomparable. Now, this is the interesting thing, right? So, the Illumination Universal Nintendo feature take of the video game posting the second best weekend, or the best second weekend ever for an animated movie at the domestic box office with $87 million, repping a 41%, only 41% drop. That's crazy. Now that figure obliterates the previous second weekend record for Disney's Frozen, which did $85.9 million. Now, if you adjust for inflation, I think that's important to note. It probably wouldn't beat it, I guess. Maybe. Difficult to say, really. Because now the landscape is so messed up with these theatre prices. There's sort of, you know, expensive seating and priority stuff. All this. It's difficult to tell. It's really, really difficult to tell. Even adjusted for inflation, it's difficult to tell. Now, 75% between its second Friday. God. It's just absolutely unbelievable. Now, next weekend is Evil Dead Rise. But that's not going to do anything against this. This film will just keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Absolutely smash it. Good movie. Deserves it. Really, really does deserve it. And it's interesting because there's a lot of people that just haven't gone out to see it just yet either. But how wrong, ladies and gents, how wrong were the critics? How wrong were the critics? Because boy howdy, they really thought that it would just bomb. In fact, Grace Randolph was like, I'll be surprised if this movie makes it through to Friday of last week. Yeah, okay, love. Madness. So this still opens over in Japan, Korea, Middle East at some point soon. Japan, Golden Week. This will cross $1 billion. $678 million global. Wow. In just 2 weeks. Massive. And just deserved as well. Cannot wait to see what Nintendo does with their other properties. Namely Zelda. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. So let me know what you think of this down below. Bit of a chilled Sunday video lineup for you guys. So hit subscribe if you're new here. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give the video a like and a share. Thank you all so much. I've been Mr. H. Take care.